Hey guys, it's Pulsar. I'm having a great day, so I hope you are too. Recently on my stream, we've been making a matchup chart, right? Which is kind of this thing in the behind me. Um, so the video I'm about to show you is me talking to my friend Joe, who is a strong Johnny player. He basically filled out the Johnny section of my matchup chart, right? And all of these numbers you're about to see are his opinion and his opinion alone. If you don't know Joe, he's a strong SoCal Johnny player. He recently had a first attempt with Joe Biden. Not the president, but the chip player, who is also an excellent chip player. And that matchup was magnifique. I'll try to put that matchup in the description so you guys can check it out. If you don't know how matchup charts work, basically high number good, low number bad. Also, another small warning is that, well, there's nothing in the background of the video. It's basically just a Google document with a bunch of numbers. So, yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the conversation. Just, yeah, like I said, there's nothing in the background, so... You've been warned.
Hello.
What's up, buddy?
What's up? You have your stream up?
Yeah, stream up. So yeah, we're just talking about it. Yeah, you want to do Johnny? Because I love these 2.5. This cracks me up. Yeah, I overall would have to say.
I should have put fucking 0 shit.
I'm redeeming my full bet 85 factor whenever we have DT. Yeah, hell right, we should, man.
Do
you think? Well, do
you want me to talk? Which ones do you want me to talk about?
Well, I mean, because
we talk about.
I'm basically saying majority red, right? So would you say he's not a great character? It feels like it's pretty struggle. It looks pretty struggle.
Yeah, it's kind of struggle, but it's just how well you know the matchup, I guess. Because some of those fights, they're pretty uncomfortable.
Yeah, I think Brett would say the same thing. I don't know if Brett would come in here and yell at you.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what Brett would think too. Like 4.5 on Soul is just because Soul Sweep goes under Johnny's 5K, and it's hard to get one hits on him. You can't really do anything about Gunflame, like shit like that. This is Kai is easy flat 4 just because he's super safe. Like he doesn't have to be really close to fight you.
I'm looking at Maze. Yeah, that's brutal. I don't feel like May has. Oh, he does have like 1 or 2 of those. Okay, yeah. May, you think it's even?
May, yeah, I kind of think it's even because I think maybe her stun just might put her like 5-5 over Johnny. But I was like, 5 is kind of because 1 hits are easy on her too. I just think, like she could kind of harass him from the air a lot, like with her jump heavy and all that shit. So he can't really fight her in the air either.
Oh, I always forget she's easy to 1-hit, right? Like she's actually one of the easier characters to 1-hit.
Yeah, she's easy to 1-hit. That's why I say it's just about 5-5 maybe.
Yeah.
I think, but I said that her stun can kind of put her a little bit like a 0.5 above him, because his guts doesn't matter if she could just kill him.
So I'll tell you. I guess I can tell you my reasoning why I think it's probably May's favor is that because May could definitely just call out some attacks against Johnny if she really wants to, and that'll factor into like stuns, right? Like I know like May's 6 feet can go through Johnny's 5K, and that's like detrimental. That hits counter hit. Yeah. So there's things like that, like where she could pull it out on him. But I think generally it might be closer to 5 now I think about it. But I'll probably hold out on it might be May's
for sure. For sure the stun.
Yeah. It still might just be May's because her damage is too wild. It's too consistently wild, I would say.
Yeah, and if Johnny runs out of coins, like
then there's no way, right? Like May never runs out of steam, right? She's always just doing things, right.
But yeah, like the one hits are really Johnny's saving grace in that fight, I think.
Gotcha. What about damn.
And also because she's light, she's a female character too, so you could kind of get some decent combos off of her. Which one did you say?
I think it was Milia. You did just Milia, right? Yeah, Milia's.
Milia. Yeah.
Just pin and
Milia's pretty. Right? Milia's one character you definitely can't fight in the air is Johnny. Like
really?
all her air moves. Yeah, no, like you stay on the ground fighting her. Like she negates half the screen for you when you fight her. Like you're not gonna win in the air against Milia like ever.
Right. Okay. I believe that.
Like her jumping kick is just like a circle of hitbox.
Like, that's true. That's what I realized too. A lot of Milia players lately have been using a lot more for Ks just as neutral buttons. And I was like, damn, this is actually really hard to deal with for a lot of characters, especially characters that have slower normals, right? Because then they just throw it out there and just take up the space then.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, Johnny's just too slow in the air
Johnny's just too slow
to do anything. Yeah, in the air. Like, that's why he has to fight her strictly on the ground. Like, you have to make her play your game on the ground. But
right.
And also, you can't 6P her because pin, you know.
Yeah, that's how everyone is. I feel like Milia's probably going to have a lot of favorable matchups. It's going to be interesting when you get a Milia player. We don't have a Milia player yet. So I know she tried to reach out to
so I got to hit up definitely or Blitz.
Yeah, fill it in because that's where it's interesting, right? Because I like to see how people like their own opinions, how they feel about the match chart, and then see how the other players feel about it. That's where it gets really interesting. Dang, am I the only one who put his 6 on chip? Ukio's a crazy man. I guess the next one.
Oh, Ukio.
Yeah, he's like just hanging out.
I haven't seen him in a long ass time. Type player. I know he played Zappa for a little while too. Yeah, it's me. I just filled out the Johnny section for Pulsar. I don't feel like the matches are super terrible outside of a couple. Like Eddie, I think Eddie gets the edge just because Johnny doesn't have a reversal.
That's true. Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, he could cover a lot of space too, where Johnny wants to be. And
yeah, I can see the
because Johnny's since Johnny's like so wide. About
this versus like Accent Core Eddie? Like, how would it change? Like,
that's like not even a fight, really.
2.5? It's not gonna be a 2.5.
Yeah, maybe like a 3 or something, 3.5 maybe. I don't know, but
okay.
I remember that fight being a lot worse.
Yeah, he's not as strong.
Yeah, well, it's also like Eddie's easy to one hit, so.
That's I like your Potemkin one actually, because I was talking about this to chat. I thought Potemkin would beat Johnny, but I think a lot of Johnny players say no, this match is pretty easy because you got just coin him after every attack you do, basically.
Yeah, the jumping slash is really good too, just because the range on that is like super good. Yeah, one hits on him aren't too tough.
Are they really? They're actually not that hard. That's funny. I didn't know that.
Yeah, on Potemkin, yeah, they're not too bad. Like, it's pretty decent getting a. Yeah, I remember Ukio played Soul and Zappa, yeah, then. Yeah, yeah, maybe. No, I think we played an Evo when you were like Zappa.
Are you in my chat?
I believe.
Let me see, are you in it?
Yeah, I'm on there, but like
Oh, you're not actually on here. Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Watch this. Bam, you ready? You don't have to buy it because this I'm gonna spoil you. I don't think it worked. I don't think it worked. Okay, you can't be Johnny.
That's GG. Johnny is not available. Good shit. Oh, do I? I don't spend any money.
Wait, I know what to do. I know what to do. I just do this. Oh, whatever. I'll do it later. I'll figure out how to make you into Johnny later. All right, Chip. Damn, that's Chip. 5. A solid 5.
Yeah, I think so. Just because of the damage, the one hits. It is. I think it's just really a coin toss.
I think one thing too that makes it really nice is that your crouching high slash will get you so much more mileage.
Yeah, he does have. He has to. He does have to get close to do his damage, which is like, dangerous for him.
Cool,
yeah, that's why I feel like it's kind of dangerous for him, just because he has to be next to me, and like that's where you want him, pretty much, basically.
Right. Okay, that's I can believe it. Cause I wonder if like Chip would say it's like, cause it's like weird. Cause I don't know if Chip were to run away, do you think you could deal with it?
It's
because Joe Biden pretty much ran at you, right? He just ran at
you.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna hit you. I'm gonna hit you.
You would have to yeah, you'd probably have to outpatience the Johnny player. So just hit and run if you can, and to make that match like easier on you.
Let me see. Let me talk to Rod about this. Hold on. I'm like getting hyped up by a bunch of people like that are trying to fill it out.
Oh really?
Well, cause I realized I know so many players. I was like, oh, I could probably get this filled out if I ask everyone. But then they all responded at like staggered amounts of time. Oh, I should have AJ fill out Slayer. That'd be a pretty good one, actually. That would be a pretty good one. Anyway, yeah. Sorry.
That's why I told you, dude. Make Tenkai do this shit, but whatever. I actually want to know what Brett or Tenkai thinks about.
I know Brett won't show up to chat. He's not responding. If he does,
Yeah.
You get him in here. I don't really mind. Oh, he's not. He's probably busy with work. He's been super busy.
Yeah.
I played AJ a couple years ago at Frosty. Dude, he's like all in that Japan life now. He has gone to the void. I think he's on. I think he plays a bunch of +R now too. All right, let's do.
Yeah, that's what everybody's playing.
Faust, huh? 4. That's pretty.
Faust. Yeah. Johnny
2K
can't.
Crouch, right?
Yeah, Johnny can't do anything about fucking 2K.
2K.
2K on Wake Up.
Oh, he got.
And you know how small he is. Like that's kind of difficult too. You have to change your height levels pretty much, and you have to just hope you get a good hit on him. But the one hits are pretty easy on him. So, that's it's kind of just right there.
Doing crouch forward just murder. I don't even know if hard slash will hit him. Maybe just a crouch forward. Like that's actually what's sad. I don't know. That seems pretty brutal.
Yeah, that match is not great for Johnny.
Have you fought Bacons lately? I haven't fought any Bacons, so I don't feel really comfortable like super talking about that match.
Yeah, a little bit, but it's like she can just kind of harass you like just outside of your range. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of like why I just gave her the edge over Johnny that much. Let's see.
You can't even unblockable her, right? Like even if you'd want to, right? And you have to do some. You have to go straight.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, pretty much. Like there's no real safe way to
do anything against her.
To like do things on her guard. Just
I think right now
throw her
they all use Baku now, and I imagine like Joe or Johnny can't do anything about just.
Yeah, that match might actually be like a 3.5 or something, but 4 sounds right to me. Just because the one hits again.
5.5 for Jam. Damn, really?
Yeah. What? Yeah, because she does have to get like super close to Johnny, and like the one hits are easy, and I don't think that
matches at least even.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's pretty. I mean, that's his fucking thing. And the last thing you want is like to get one hit and shit. But yeah, like I think just because she has to be so close, it's super dangerous for her too. So that's why I don't feel like that match doesn't feel terrible to me.
I was talking chat earlier. I always feel like Soul and Jam are always like close together in terms of like difficulty for characters. That might just be more a May thing though. I never thought about it so much as like if you have a weapon, it might be a different experience. Alright, okay. How's Puffball? Does Puffball murder your character?
Yeah, but the high guts kind of helps a little bit, I think.
Okay.
So.
Oh yeah, Donnie's pretty beefy. He's actually not like a flimsy little girl. Like,
yeah.
Okay.
Axel is just a terror. He's a terror. I mean, Johnny's big. He can cover like a lot of angles that Johnny wants to be at. Like, that match is just gross. It feels gross.
Shoot. Are you in the +R Discord?
No, I'm not. I already have enough Discord rooms to keep up with as it is.
Sweet.
Yeah, maybe.
Anji? What about Anji?
Yeah, he's just another character where you don't have a wake up move.
Let's see what Alex thought about this matchup. Alex, what was your opinion on this?
Alex, where's Alex?
Oh, baloney, freaking god rating. Johnny says 5.5, so it's actually kind of close to it. Yeah, it's funny. 5.5 or something. Yeah, I can believe it. I feel like you have to gamble pretty hard against the matchup too, right?
Yeah, you just have.
Oh, here comes Alex. Alex is coming in with his words of wisdom. Johnny fighting a somewhat better version of. It's kind of true when you think about it, right? Because Anji's coin, Anji's coin is basically butterfly, right? Like this costs no money. This costs nothing money.
Doesn't run out and it hits 3 times. Like,
oh shit, that's pretty funny when I think about it that way.
Yeah, Johnny just has to respect like the wake up too. Like, no wake up reversals. Just kind of make the match for him.
Got point this cancel, I can see it. He also has 2D, right? Which just crushes everything too, right? Mine was also stupid.
Yeah, kind of. More worried about the Fujins than 2D really in that fight.
I think it's funny because with May, I'm not worried about Fujins because May's May. Alright, anyways, okay, let's go on to the next one then, I guess. Anji. So, you agree then? I guess you and Alex both agree the matchup is Anji's favorite.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, a little bit.
I think it's drastically, because I mean, 4.5 is very nothing, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Just, one hits are kind of hard on him too, so. But, yeah, you kind of don't really need them that badly.
Right, okay. Alright, let's go to Venom.
Yeah, what I put, 4? Yeah, it seems about.
Or, no, I'm looking at the wrong one. You need 4,
no, that's.
Right,
yeah.
Let's see what Dio said. Dio said Johnny is. Damn, that's so crazy! Like right on. He says it's a
Is
6.
it? Oh,
wait, no, he says a 5. He says a 5.5. 5.5. My bad. So he still thinks it's in his favor. That's not much. We're just talking about it.
I wonder why. Wonder why he says 5.5. Really? I mean, one hits are kind of easy on Venom, but like getting to land one is the problem, really.
I guess. I mean, so you would say it's a neutral. He's probably dominating you for sure. Like you can't. You have to go.
Yeah,
and then
I mean,
by the time he's gonna get a free ball every
yeah.
time you dash forward, I would say too, right? He's gonna get a ball out no matter what you do.
Yeah,
that's kind of sucks. Like anytime Venom gets a free ball, it's probably a matchup that's in his favor.
Yeah, I think Venom he can kind of harass Johnny from the air too.
Oh, I forgot about you just shoot him down, right? Is that a big advantage? I wouldn't even know actually of having that advantage. Shooting down against Johnny, huh? I think it's kind of rare for fighting game characters to have that kind of ability anyway, too, right? But I don't know how strong it is in this game. Do you feel like it's a problem to have Venom just shooting at you from full screen with air balls?
Venom shooting at full screen?
Yeah, air balls, right? The ones that just go up and down, too, right? Okay, that's what you're talking about, right? Yeah, those ones are kind of asshole. Those are the carcass ring ones, right? The carcass fireballs, they just you're like, oh... I guess for like 2 seconds, I just can't do anything.
I think he could do like a carcass raid loop on Johnny too.
Ew.
Just because he's so like wide, so pretty sure he could do that. But yeah, I think that match is kind of like around there. Like you could hit him with a 2H on like in neutral, but like what else are you gonna get off of that?
Right. That's funny.
And you could just bait it out and sweep you, and then just begin the.
Yeah, that's also another problem too. Like where he has a good sweep too.
Yeah, his sweep is super good.
Yo, ping him up. Well, I'll save it to like for when I get to Dio. I think. I don't know if we'll have enough time, Tofu. Like in terms of just like interviewing people. I know Hono wanted to talk too, but you know it might be too late for him. We'll see.
Oh really?
Yeah, to do Cliff, that'd be kind of fun to talk about. That would be really fun to talk about. Everyone has so much red for their own characters. I feel like it's so funny. Alright, Testament. I feel like it too. It's never wildly out of control for Testament.
Yeah, that match doesn't feel super overwhelming for some reason to me, but maybe that's just because experience, I guess. But I mean, Testament's wide, so you could kind of get some good shots on him.
I think you're one of the players I know that's actually a lot better at dealing with 2H too. You know, Testament's like little.
Oh yeah.
And I think if you can't deal with it, then actually you feel really awkward.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Johnny can sort of. You can throw a couple moves out for that. Like I think a late 2H deals with it, and a 3H also handles it, but you have to time it right.
Just because get Joe to play against Keisuke. Is he on? We'll send him right now.
Against who?
Keisuke, the Japanese like Testament god.
Oh really?
Like, where he will just like he's basically the new shonen, right? He's alpha.
Okay, that sounds awful.
Yeah, you just get poisoned and you go, oh, I'm dead now. This is a lot. I love this game.
Yeah.
I'm curious about this one. Dizzy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see how
it's because Johnny can deal out good damage on her, and she doesn't have a real reversal to speak of.
Oh, Tofu, do you want to chime in on this? How you feel is in Dizzy's favor? That's interesting. I like that.
What does he say?
It's 5.1.
It's in Dizzy's?
Yeah. Drop my score. How much do you want to go down?
Why aren't you sticking with your character points?
Well,
No, what is it actually?
I was
Oh,
thinking
Rev.
Dizzy. Oh, you want to go 4.5? Okay, it's fine. There you go. Do you want to go to 5? How many points down do you want to go? 4.5.
4.5, really? I was kind of curious as to.
Is that even?
Because she can kind of pressure Johnny pretty free. Because he
I
doesn't have a reversal either.
I think it might come down to if Johnny could deal with fish before he runs out of coins. Right. 'Cause you're probably gonna throw coins to kill the fish, right? Because that's probably your best option, and it keeps it up.
You don't want to.
You don't want to, right? But it's probably gonna come down to it, right? Because you don't want to have every fish out. Yeah.
You want to land the coins on
her.
On Dizzy. Yeah.
If Dizzy 6P was better.
Oh, one hits are easy too on her. So.
Okay, that's interesting. We'll see. As this one. I mean, this is all just speculative, right? We're all. It's okay.
Yeah, I definitely want to hear what other people think of what I'm saying. But...
Yeah. Slay.
It doesn't feel like
bad or Dizzy. I mean, I can't see her what's stopping her from just like backdashing, doing a fish. Raw Things clip is. Yo, if you want to find out the results, you gotta stay tuned for tomorrow's episode where we talk to Rod. I'll try to message him after Johnny or after Joe, and then we'll see if he's down for doing it. What about Slayer?
Slayer 5.5. Yeah, I think that one's kind of like a coin toss. This is just he has to get close. I mean, you both deal kind of really good damage to each other. So,
is this something you feel like in +R, or has it just gotten like? I've always thought it was like in Johnny's favor. Cause I kind of that Slayer would kind of dupe all over Johnny, but that's just like how I just feel like that it's probably really easy for Slayer to dodge with Dandy.
You could catch him during Dandy too, but as long as you play generally kind of patient, just like bait out, like wake up BBUs and shit. Yeah, I don't think that matches. It doesn't feel too terrible to me, but maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
All right, next one. Eno. Really?
No.
Really?
Yeah.
What? Hold on. Oh no, 5. Oh wait, no, you clip that. We don't have an Eno building right now, so we can't really give up an opinion on that one. Is it bad?
I think if her like offense gets started and like she just has like too much mobility for Johnny to deal with.
I'm having a hard time, and like I guess Chemical Love could be really a pain in the ass too, right? You can't even like go through it, right? He does like.
I think maybe
all the moves I think about.
You predicted you could probably do like 6K.
Yeah, you got some rough calls at neutral against her, right? For her generic pokes, I guess. I could see all of her moves being pretty good against Johnny.
Her 6P is really good too.
Oh really? That's funny. I didn't think it'd be like that. Okay.
I'm pretty sure her 6P if I'm remembering right. Like I said, it's been a while since I played
she might be one of the
really good Eno too. So
yeah, we also.
I think it's pretty clear advantage on her part.
Okay, that's cool. I want to see this one too, from like an perspective. That'd be interesting. Zappa, we know why. You guys want to know why this is a 2.5 for Johnny? Joe, do you want to tell chat why it's a 2.5 for Johnny? It should be a 0, given your track record.
Pretty much, yeah. The fucking he's just all over the fucking place, pretty much. Like,
I can see this match being really hard.
Oh, he's also big, so the fucking dog, like you just do whatever the fuck you want with the dog.
No, I like Tofu because he has the better sword. I believe it. He does have the better sword. He has the better sword than a lot of the characters in the game right now. Dog. I think ghosts are your problem too, right?
Ghosts, yeah, just because Johnny, how big he is too, like can't really get away from it.
Zappa is actually really strong against like poker characters too, because his 6P will basically crush everything too. Oh, it's on. Someone should be injured for it, Ukio. Someone should be injured for the new sword change.
6P super good, and
6P
crushing. And he has his force break overhead that you forget he has. How fast is that overhead, that force break? Do you know?
A force break, the overhead for Zappa.
Yeah.
Oh. So it used to be summoned closer to him for. I actually don't even know how the new sword worked. Actually, I don't know the biggest change actually to it. I just know it's dumb. Wait, what happened? Sorry, so I lost my train of thought between what Sean was saying or asking, and then probably what Joe was saying.
Oh, I was asking if you know how fast that overhead is that he has.
Zappa, the force break?
Force break, yeah.
Find out.
It seems kind of fast-ish.
I think it's probably like 15. It's 15, but it's like super animated maybe, so it's probably easy enough to react to. What the hell is it called? Force break.
I don't know.
Jesus Christ, you ready?
16,
no. 16 frames plus 3 on block.
Plus 3 on block.
Plus 3. I didn't know
sick.
It was plus 3 on block. Damn it.
That's fucking
Why is it
great.
plus 3?
I don't know.
Are you talking about the force break, Tron? Because why not? That's pretty much the logic I'm having with Zappa. Like, they probably just kept adding plus ones to all of his frame data, like over the course of every version. This is where we ended up at. Like, oh, like why not? Because it's what it really is. What like Ukio was saying, that like Zappa came to be just because they kept buffing him because he was never great, and then but like Axicor, he was like, everyone's like. That's pretty cool. Is it? I mean, I guess you could throw it. That's pretty good to know.
So you want to try throwing Zappa out of a...
Throw him out of a... He's either
going to
dash up 60 frame over at you, or...
He's going to be doing some bullshit.
That's a that character. That character ruins my life. Alright, Bridget!
Bridget.
I can see Bridget beating you by running away.
Yeah, pretty much.
Maybe, I don't know.
Bridget can do that if he feels like it.
I think I think for us it's probably gonna be a 5, right? We don't have Bridget that run away like hardcore. I guess Bridget, right? What about Robokai? How do you feel about your Stormlock matchups? I feel like we're like one of the few people that can chime in about the Robokai matchup.
Yeah, I think Johnny's 6H kind of harasses Robokai. For some reason, I tend to hit Stormlock with more 6Hs than I should.
So Robo, you think is your favorite, right?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay.
It could be like it could be just 50-50 most of the time, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think his 6H, Johnny's 6H kind of throws a wrench into Robokai's gears.
Wait, really? What does 6H do for him? I'm really curious. Like, why do you think that's a big tool?
If he's on the ground, like I hit Stormlock with more 6H than I should.
I wonder if that's more of a Stormlock issue, or if it's
maybe, I don't know. But yeah, the match doesn't seem super difficult. Maybe it's because Johnny has high guts and everything, and also Robokai can be on the verge of blowing up and
okay,
kind of mess himself up. So
yeah. I can see that because I feel like Johnny's normals might just be fast enough to just deal with Robokai's. Like his moves aren't great. Like I would say they're good, but they're specifically good. Whereas Johnny's normals they're good, solid pokes all the time. Okay, I'm gonna move on to ult. How about Haas?
Haas
6? You think you can just crush Haas? Damn, I'm jealous. That match feels so hard for me. For me, at least.
Does it really?
Yeah, I think I put it. It's like one of her worst matchups. It might even be a 4. I put it 4.
Oh, really? How come?
I know, because I basically treat Soul and Holy Order like basically the same. Oh, because 2S is too hard. So basically, what it comes down to is if May has to poke with 5k, right? But if she's attacking into a sword, like she just loses all the time. And they just throw it out. They'll just throw it at poke range, right? And then May would like kick into it, and then they just buff her into a slide head. Wait, not slide head. What's it called? What's Haas's punch called again?
Oh, rocket.
Rocket. Yeah, I'll just rocket in. So like if you just poke around, it's kind of annoying. So you basically have to play without using 5K, which is like what does May do outside of 5K? I don't know. I've been playing it for 10 years. I still don't know the answer. I'm like, ah.
Yeah, you kind of have to. That's kind of the same with Johnny. Like instead of throwing 5K, you just throw 6P, and you make order so sad. Yeah, Johnny's 6P. Like it eats rocket like free, so no, so I mean, it keeps him out of there.
Right, that's good then. Like, can you anti or jumping hard slash with Johnny? If you can do that alone, I would imagine the match is not hard.
I mean, you can with I think with 6P, but
is that tricky?
You kind of shouldn't, because I don't like 6P that much because it tends to clash with a lot of shit.
Oh, that's interesting. I would have just assumed it would beat it out, but if it clashes, clashing could be kind of bad too, right?
Yeah, but you can catch him with it. You just have to be smart about it.
Yeah. Gate score. It is 126 points, dude. That's quite a burly amount. Well, I mean, like, Tron says Justice is higher. But we'll see. We'll see how it comes down to. I'm really curious. We'll see when we get to like the Japanese score. We'll drop the paper later. Yeah. But like, I mean, it's sometimes things like this though too, right? Where like, you get a lot of points for how dominant you are in a match sometimes, right? Like, you have a 2.5 where you just lose the Testament, right? Or DC, right? But then you make it up because you're just gonna murder another low tier character, right? Yeah, it should be like it's kind of lopsided, right? But they make up their points, you know, like crushing other characters, right? So,
the sap. Everyone sap with things like, no, this is bad.
Mike has a lot of opinions.
Except for Dizzy, I guess.
Right? Right? I was telling everyone, the biggest thing about this is not seeing your own thought, it's how other people view the matchup, right? That's where I think this is interesting. This is where it's more interesting than tier list. Oh, what about Johnny versus Dizzy? Or Tofu, who are you talking about? Player
I know, I'm talking. I was just mentioning Dizzy versus Zappa. Dizzy versus Zappa. He put a little advantage on Dizzy, right? I'm not even.
Yeah, sorry about that. I am getting bombarded. I kind of did this like as a joke, and it kind of turned out way better than I thought it ever would have been. Like, this is actually pretty cool. I think people are having fun looking at it like, what are you talking about? And it's like,
no, everyone's gonna be pissed off.
I just put this on Twitter and be like, yo, we made a community matchup chart. What do you guys think? And I'm gonna lock it up, and then just have everyone just stare at it.
Everyone's mad at it.
Okay. So wait, let's go on to I also don't think so about Justice. Just a couple matchups that are slightly not in her favor. Let's do where are you?
We just did
ABBA. You think ABBA's bad?
Yeah, I think it's because if she gets going, like stopping her momentum is kind of tough. It's unconquerable, but it's pretty rough. Just because she can hit Johnny with shit. It's that no reversal issue again.
Wait, so I guess you only have one more matchup to talk about. Oh, Justice, right? Is that matchup impossible?
Justice?
Yeah.
What did I put? 2.5, right?
Yeah.
Let's
see what Tron said.
Yeah, it's kind of rough.
He's even. He said Tron put it as a 5. That's interesting.
As a 5 against Johnny?
You're like, oh, I don't know what to do. Oh man, Tron, what do you think about this? If you'd mind getting in here in chat at least, and get someone who plays. Okay, I'll try to find someone else. Just I can get Isaac or Mohoko to do it probably. Yeah, wait. So what about this Justice one? So is it just awful?
Yeah, Johnny can't really do anything about the bombs. Like, you just block them. He's huge.
I'm trying to think if you could do something similar to like what I do with May, right? Where I just do a restive roller FRC and just fly to the other side of the screen. But I don't know if Johnny has that luxury with his art, right? Because it's actually like Make it do it in the air,
He
right?
has
Get zoned the fuck
the
out.
Killer
Yeah,
Joker
without a doubt,
transport,
Tofu.
the Mind Blade transport, but yeah, those are.
Oh, what does he do against?
I think
Oh,
those arcs are just too weird
which
for.
one's Stepjack? What's Stepjack? Is that the?
The dash jackhound out of misstance. That's what.
Is it projectile removal?
I mean it is, but you can just Justice can just wait for it and punish it on blocks. So.
Oh, so
Or
yeah.
even do the counter move on it.
Tron saying I played against Quash and 1-0 and they have ways to approach. Uh-oh, Joe, looks like you have to work on that matchup, my friend.
Apparently. Yeah, it feels not great.
Not really. Jujo is leaving.
Yeah, just because of the bombs. I think the bombs are the worst part.
If you guys get the answer, like what Quash says, like the answers to the bombs are, and then let me know. It's just a talking point. No pressures on anyone here. Because I mean, if you don't know how to deal with a situation, that doesn't mean like matchups. You know what I mean? Just for this person, it's actually like it's pretty rough. It's time for Johnny to fight Tronzilla first to 10. We'll decide from there. We'll have the true matchup analysis. First to 10, every character round robin. I just played it, yeah. So
yeah, the one hits are pretty easy on her too, so that's why it's not.
When I was learning, is this true, Tron? Were you beating up Tronzilla when he was learning Justice?
When he was learning, when someone's just learning, you're gonna beat him.
Multiplayer, yeah, man. I mean, look at it, Nev. It's getting there. It's getting pretty fluffy. What about Cliff? Have you played enough Cliffs yet? In all honesty, I don't even know if you played a lot of Cliffs.
Cliff? I think just because Johnny's damage output and easy one hits is kinda.
How's poking against Cliff? I can see that being pretty rough. No, it's cool, man. Don't worry about it. This is. I did this on a whim, and it just kind of turned out to be a lot more interesting. For me, at least. This shit's like thrilling. I think a lot of players are having fun looking at it too, like going, huh. Joe's one of the coolest GG. Dude, Jojo is loved by the SoCal community. But he doesn't go to daytime because he's an asshole. Man, every time Storm tells me a story about Joe and I haven't heard about it, I'm dying laughing. On YouTube. Should I put this on YouTube? I probably should. I should figure out a way to cut it.
Oh, did I play that mech guy before? I believe it.
I played Joe.
I think that's because I did play like a Justice. I was like, oh man, the rollback feels like it feels fine or whatever. It's like, oh, it's not rollback yet. I was like,
in yet. Let me see if I can get Hono next though. I'm not booting it quite yet, but let me see if I can get Hono.
Yeah.
You know?